On the desk in my study is an empty bottle of white wine. Though not much of a drinker, I bought it to celebrate the conclusion of the 2020 election. This would occur, I was reasonably confident, when Congress met as the Constitution required to complete the final tally of electoral votes and proceeded to declare Joe Biden the winner of 270 electoral votes and the President-elect of the United States. For weeks, I and others on the Biden campaign had been working through Donald Trump's challenges to the 2020 election. We did so in the courts, and then for some weeks later, we had regular calls with Capitol Hill senior staff about preparations for the electoral vote count on January 6. We considered a whole range of possibilities, including the one that fortunately did not materialize, Mike Pence buckling under pressure from Donald Trump and either declaring him the winner or disrupting the proceedings by insisting that the count should be suspended and the battleground states invited to reconsider the results in favor of Joe Biden they had already certified. Then came the attack on the Capitol, and I was back and forth on calls with my primary source of contact with the Senate leadership, Mark Patterson, who was general counsel to the Democratic leader Chuck Schumer. I've known Patterson for years, having worked with him when he was a senior aide to one of Schumer's predecessors, former Democratic leader Tom Daschle. Patterson is calm, sensible, possessed of excellent judgment. On January 6, I reached him at a secure space to which he had been escorted to protect him from violence as the mob coursed through the corridors. Police officers were beaten, guns were drawn, and one was fired. I checked regularly on his safety, and we shared our disbelief at this turn of events. We also remained in touch about the congressional leadership's plans to resume the proceedings and complete the vote after the invaders had been ousted and order restored. This was the key, not allowing the attack to serve the purposes of Trump and his allies to stop the final count and buy time for more groundless challenges to the certified outcome. We convened regular calls to brief Joe Biden.